All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kasha Quala from the GMS Atlanta Church here in Georgia, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Machakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Today's lesson is going to be about how the Spirit can expose you at camp. All right, so you better make sure your sword is sharp every time you come to the camp. Every week you should be adding to your arsenal. Every week, you shouldn't be stagnant. Every week, you should be in growth. All right? Don't stunt your growth by being a lazy, lethargic individual. All right? So 2 Timothy 2:15, as you see on the screen, says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. Correct. You got to show yourself approved unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're not trying to prove yourself unto anybody else. You're trying to prove that you belong in the kingdom. You're trying to prove that you belong on the chariot. You're trying to prove that that crown that you're holding on to shouldn't be ripped away from you. All right? Given the situation, if the Lord put you in it, to take that crown from you. Show him that you are willing to go through what you have to go through in order to show yourself approved unto him. Now, when you come to camp, you either showing it on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. You're either showing brothers that you're being stagnant, or you're showing the Lord that you're being stagnant at the, at the say end all be all, or you're showing him that, hey, I want this. I put in work for this. I'll do what you need me to do for this. And the brothers he will acknowledge your actions through the brothers. All right, because he ain't gonna get off his throne to come congratulate you for something that you're supposed to be doing anyway. All right, so I'm gonna get the word exposed real quick, and we're gonna finish off 2 Timothy in a second. So the word exposed means to leave without shelter or defense. That's right. So if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, the Lord's gonna leave you hanging, man. Hey. He gave you plenty of opportunities and chances in the knowledge and wisdom to understand what the hell you got to do in the spirit. If you're not going to do that, well, he's going to leave you out there hanging, just like technically you're leaving him out there hanging. It's like him giving you a dap and you leaving him hanging, like, bet. All right, then. Catch you later. Hey, you be easy. Hold it down. That's what he's going to say to you. I tried. I lended a hand. You slapped it away. It speaks about that in the Proverbs, the first chapter. Yeah, Proverbs, the first chapter. It says, lay open, set forth, speak one's mind, explain. When you're laid open, you're open or susceptible to things. If you haven't been studying and showing yourself approved, you're going to be open, and the brother's going to see that in the spirit, like, man, what the hell you be doing on your free time? All right? This is Sirach chapter 38 and 24. It says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. You go into that word of leisure, it means what? You're reading. That's what it means. You go into this word opportunity, the definition of it means the chance for advancement. So you have the chance to advance through leisure or through your readings. All right? The wisdom of a learned man cometh by the chance to advance in your readings. That's what it's saying right there. All right? But I'm going to reread it again verbatim. It says, the wisdom of the learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath a little business shall become wise. Correct. Or, literally when you have little business, you're off time. Even if you do work, you will have even if you have one day off, that's your leisure time. Use it wisely. You don't work 6 days out the week. You know you got to go work 6 days out the week. Well, use that one day to get a lot of leisure time in, to read. Something like that, and gain in knowledge. The scriptures say wisdom is the principal thing. With all that getting, get understanding. Well, how are you going to get that? Through your opportunity or your chance for advancement of leisure time or of reading time. All right? Blessed is he that readeth. Simple. Okay? Let's go to Sirach, the 33rd chapter. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 33 verse 25. It says, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. Exactly. You shall find rest. Even the laborer will try to seek rest. All right. The scriptures say what? We work or we labor in order to enter into that rest. Well, if we're laboring, we have a legitimate excuse to get that rest because we're tired. We've been working. We've been putting in work. And we're servants. We're ministers. All right. It says, but if thou let him go idle, meaning just not do nothing, just let him have a whole bunch of lackadaisical time. He shall seek liberty, meaning wanting to do whatever the hell he wants. Let's continue. I'm going to skip down to verse 27. It says, send him to labor that he be not idle. All right? Put him to work. Hey, Yahushua is putting us to work. He put the 12 to work, man. So they didn't have no time to sit around. All they had time to do was the work. All right? But they had motives and they had goals and they had a motivation to get the hell up out of here. It's the same thing that should be burning within inside of us. So it says, send him to labor that he be not idle. All right? For most idleness teacheth much evil. That's correct. You sit around and think upon your bed about bullshit. Instead of getting to the scriptures, you ain't going to be thinking about the ways of this world or the things that you could be getting into. You're going to be thinking about, man, maybe reading about Abraham, maybe reading about King David, Solomon, King Hezekiah, King Josiah, reading the book of Isaiah, reading the book of Tobit, Baruch, all that stuff, reading the book of Judith, whatever. Read the book of Revelation, all the epistles of Paul. You're going to be in the spirit if you use your leisure time in a correct manner. And on top of that, you're going to grow, and you're going to be experienced, and you're going to gain your knowledge and wisdom. All right? And you're going to be exposed on the right-hand side of the camp. Damn, this brother been really putting in work. Damn, he done put 4 or 5 videos up in 3 days. Damn. Man, he came to camp on time, blah, blah, blah. He ready to burn. Man, hey, man, he can read, man. He can go ahead and speak. Now you in speaking, you on fire at camp. Got brothers amped up in the spirit because you've been putting in work in your leisure time. Now, a brother who come to work, yeah, I can say who come to work because camp is a part of our job. All right, a brother who come to camp who hasn't been putting in work during his leisure time is gonna be exposed on the left hand side. Man, what the hell this brother been doing this whole week? Man, what the hell this brother, this man, he ain't linked up with nobody, man. He barely did 3 lessons, or he did the bare minimum. What you doing, bro? If you're reading on your leisure time, you should have more than 3 videos a week. You know what I'm saying? If you're reading gives you ideas, okay? Reading gives you ideas. So going back to 2 Timothy 2:15, it says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. Yeah, you ain't proving nothing to me. You ain't proving nothing to the brother next to me. You're proving yourself to Yahweh Shem Yahushai that you are worthy to come on the chariot, that you are worthy to carry that crown that he said, let no man take away from you. So you got it in your possession. The Lord could put a situation where he could take that thing right out your hands. But if you put in the work, why would he do that? All right? Make yourself blameless. All right? It says a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Correct. All right? So when you come to camp, man, come as a new individual every single time. You should be a new person every single day. The scriptures tell you to shed the old man. The old man died on the cross, according to Romans the 6th chapter. Be resurrected. Become new. Like Yahushua was speaking to Nicodemus about, man. Don't be that same individual that you were yesterday. Increase in knowledge, increase in understanding. If you don't know, ask. Get the breakdown of it. Don't be ashamed. All right? Look it up for yourself. All right? You got to do what you got to do in order to get on the chariot. Don't be the one who sit there idle and hypocrite among the men. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to get that real quick. I'm going to stay in the book of Sirach and go to the 1st chapter, verse 29. All right, this is Sirach chapter 1 and 29. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. Correct. You got to understand what you're saying around men. You got to understand what you speak and how you come with by the understanding, by filtering everything out through the words of the Lord. Yahushua said, hey, heaven and earth pass away, but my words abide forever. Loosely paraphrasing. So why not get into something that's internal? You're going to get an internal knowledge. What? Who doesn't want that? Eternal knowledge equals eternal life. All right, verse 29 again, it says, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Don't act like you know something, man. Trying to do a breakdown in camp and don't know a lick of what you talking about. Exposed. All right, verse 30, it says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall. Don't be proud. All right, it says, bring dishonor upon thy soul, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets. He discovers that you've been bullshitting on your leisure time when you should have been reading. It says, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. That's right. He's just going to bring one of the disciples up or a brother on another side to take your position. You're going to be put down in the congregation or either kicked the hell out. Because you want to be stagnant. Because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. You don't want to do your lessons. You don't want to read. You want to go lick up with brothers. Fuck you doing on your off time, man? You're going to get exposed at camp then. Through the spirit. And the brothers, and the spirit's going to work through the brothers and they're going to catch you. They're going to rebuke you. Like, what the fuck you been doing, bro? You don't know what the 12 tribes mean? Man, get the, what? How long you been on the truth? 6 years? 5 years? Man, what's wrong with you? Exposed. All right? It says, because the word exposed, like we read, it means reveal. Boop. Right there. Reveal. No, Salaki. It says, because thou camest not in truth, meaning you thought you knew something, you didn't know nothing, according to 1 Corinthians 8:2. When man thinking he knows something, knows nothing at all, paraphrasing. It says to fear the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. That's right, man. So, hey, man, if you come to camp unprepared, the Spirit's going to expose you at camp, showing that you ain't been studying to show yourself approved unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Man, hey, this is your walk. This is your walk. This is your walk. If you don't want to show yourself, if you don't want to study, so be it. And then brothers telling you to do so, then so be it. So be it. If you don't want to read, so be it. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay? So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises. And Lord willing, this lesson was motivating too. Because if you've been sitting on your ass not doing a goddamn thing, you better put some fire up on your ass and get it together. All right? So I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 First Fruit. I'm the brother Kasha Quala from the GMS Atlanta Church here in Georgia. Until next time, like always, Shalom.